Let us begin by simply being here, in this moment, in this place, in this quiet space we have carved out from the rush of all that waits for us. We come into stillness now, letting the noise settle, letting the mind slow, letting the breath find its own gentle rhythm. We are here. We are present. We are held. In this early hour before the day has fully begun, we turn our attention inward and upward towards something greater than ourselves, toward the source of all life and light. We pause here, in the presence of what is sacred, what is holy, what is good. And in this pause we give thanks. We give thanks for the simple gift of breath, for the steady rise and fall of our lungs, for the oxygen that sustains us without our asking, without our effort. We give thanks for the beating of our hearts, for the circulation of blood, for the body that carries us through each day, even when we forget to notice it, even when we take it for granted. We give thanks for the gift of waking, for being given another day, another morning, another chance to begin again. We are grateful for the light that comes, whether we see it through a window or simply feel it in the turning of the earth. We are grateful for rest that came before this moment, for the night that held us, for sleep that restored what was depleted. We are grateful for this present breath, this present heartbeat, this present moment of life. As we enter this new day, we acknowledge that we do not walk into it alone. We are part of something larger, something woven together, something connected in ways we cannot always see. We are bound to one another, to the people we will meet today, to the people we will think of, to the people whose lives will touch ours in ways both small and significant. And as we move through this day, we ask for the grace to see our place within this larger whole. Help us to remember that our actions ripple outward, that our words carry weight, that our presence matters. Help us to see that what we do affects not only ourselves, but those around us, those who depend on us, those who share this world with us. Give us eyes to see the ways we are connected, the ways we belong to one another, the ways our lives are interwoven with the lives of others. When we are tempted to think only of ourselves, remind us gently of the whole. When we are tempted to believe that our choices affect no one else, show us the threads that bind us. When we forget that we are part of a community, a family, a world, bring us back to the truth of our belonging. We ask today for the wisdom to see beyond our own immediate needs and desires, not because our needs do not matter, but because they are not the only needs that matter, not because our desires are wrong, but because they are not the only desires that deserve attention. We ask for the ability to hold our own needs and the needs of others at the same time, to honor both without dismissing either. This is not easy work. It requires something of us. It requires us to expand, to stretch, to see more broadly than we sometimes wish to see. But we ask for this capacity today, for the strength to hold complexity, for the patience to sit with tension, for the grace to live in the space between what we want and what is best for all. Give us generous hearts, give us open minds, give us spirits that are willing to consider perspectives beyond our own. As we encounter others today, help us to remember that each person we meet is carrying something we cannot see. Each person has a story we do not know. Each person is navigating challenges we cannot understand. Help us to meet each person with gentleness, with patience, with the assumption that they are doing the best they can with what they have. When someone frustrates us, help us to pause before reacting. When someone disappoints us, help us to remember our own imperfections. When someone challenges us, help us to listen before we defend. We ask for the humility to recognize that we do not have all the answers, that our way is not the only way, that our truth may be incomplete. This does not mean we abandon our convictions. It means we hold them with open hands, with curiosity, with the willingness to learn. It means we make space for the possibility that we might be wrong or partially wrong or missing something important. It means we approach others not as opponents to defeat, but as fellow travelers on a shared journey. In our work today, whatever that work may be, help us to see its purpose beyond ourselves. Help us to see how our labor contributes to something larger, how our effort serves not just our own advancement, but the good of others. Whether we are caring for children or managing projects, whether we are serving customers or creating art, whether we are teaching students or healing patients, help us to see the sacred nature of what we do. Help us to see that all honest work has dignity. Help us to see that all service has value. Help us to see that what we offer matters, even when it feels small, even when it goes unnoticed. And when the day becomes difficult, when we are tired, when we are overwhelmed, when we are stretched beyond what feels comfortable, help us to return to this truth. We are not here only for ourselves. We are here for one another. We are here to contribute, to serve, to offer what we have for the good of all. In our homes, in our relationships, in the intimate spaces of our lives, help us to bring this same awareness. Help us to see the people closest to us, not as extensions of ourselves, but as whole persons with their own needs, their own dreams, their own struggles. Help us to listen more than we speak. Help us to support more than we demand. Help us to give more than we take. And when conflict arises, as it inevitably will, help us to approach it with care, with respect, with the goal not of winning, but of understanding. Help us to remember that the people we love are not our adversaries, even when we disagree. Help us to remember that preserving the relationship is more important than being right. Help us to remember that love requires sacrifice, compromise, the willingness to yield. We ask for patience today, patience with others who move more slowly than we wish, patience with systems that do not work as efficiently as we would like, patience with circumstances that cannot be changed quickly, patience with ourselves when we fall short of our own expectations. We ask for kindness today, kindness in our words, even when we are frustrated, kindness in our thoughts, even toward those who have hurt us, kindness in our actions, even when we are tired, kindness toward ourselves, even when we fail. We ask for peace today, not the absence of challenge, but the presence of calm within the challenge, not the elimination of difficulty, but the capacity to face difficulty with grace, not the avoidance of pain, but the strength to move through pain without becoming hardened by it. As this day unfolds, help us to remain present, present to the people in front of us, present to the tasks at hand, present to the moments as they come, one by one, without rushing ahead to what is next. Help us to meet this day with openness, with curiosity, with the willingness to be surprised. Help us to meet this day with courage, with resilience, with the confidence that we have what we need. Help us to meet this day with love, with compassion, with the deep knowing that we are all connected, all interdependent, all responsible for one another. And as we prepare to step into the hours ahead, we rest in this assurance. We are not alone. We are held by something greater than ourselves. We are part of a larger story, a longer arc, a deeper purpose. What we do today matters. How we show up matters. The love we extend matters. The care we offer matters. We go now into this day with grateful hearts, with steady spirits, with the quiet confidence that we are exactly where we need to be. We go with the intention to live not only for ourselves, but for the good of all. We go with peace. We go with purpose. We go with grace. And so we begin.